as a heartbreaking symbol of an utter human catastrophe that we can't close our eyes to.
The body of one small boy.
A small boy in a red t-shirt washed up on a Turkish beach. The boy was
His name is Aylan Kurdi. He and his family were traveling from Turkey to Greece, hoping to join relatives.
65 million people were forcibly displaced.
migrant crisis.
The largest refugee crisis since World War II.
هتطلع انت لازمك ميتور في طلعة 2200 دولار ولا تركي في علم كمان كمان يا محمد لك لا هون اللي يونان 600 400 عادي احسن المشهورة بالتقريب عندك بودروم عندك ديدم عندك قشطاصة وعندك إزمير إنه في إيراني في أفغاني كتير هون مهرب أفغاني كتير وعندك تركي كتير وعندك سوري هلا بتروحي على البصمنة كله مهربين سوري البصمنة المنطقة الأساسية للمهربين واللي بده يهرب لأنه هون بحر قريب إذا بدك فينا نفوت على محل الأوتيلات عندك أول أوتيل ما بتلاقي أوضة فاضية يعني اللي عم يضل هون بالأوتيل يعني 100% يا بده يهرب يا عم يجيب عالم عم يلم عالم على الأوتيل مشان يهربون جاكيت حقيقي مستحيل تلاقيه عالم بده يربح مصاري بيساوي جاكيت بالكيس بيساوي جاكيت عم يحطوا فلين بكون مضروبه لانه اذا اجاله مي دغري بنزلك لتحت بيسحبك لتحت
والله انا عندي مشاكل كثير يا اخوي
مشاكل شو؟
مشاكلي يا اخوي بدي اروح على اوروبا انا بروح امي يمسكوني انا بروح امي يمسكوني انا بروح امي يمسكوني خذنا اليونان خذنا على اليونان
مو من اليونان يفتح الابواب لاوروبا ان شاء الله
هلا هاي اسم تكلي نقطة اسمها تكلي بعد زميل بساعتين ومقابلنا لازبوس مسافة من 10 كيلو ل 12 كيلو أكثرية العالم على لازبوس بيروح كل شخص بده يدفع 1000 دولار يا اما 1200 دولار حسب التيسير يعني بيقول لك 800 دولار اللي بدهم يهربوا ايران اذربيجان سوريا افريقيا بيهربوا من سنتين طلع 37 شخص من هون ميتين المهرب طلعهم من هون لا تعليم ولا شيء ما عنده قبطان كمان بعد 30 متر بيقلب البنا بيطلعوا ميتين لا في مهرب إذا صار معه شيء عطل بيبكي في مهرب بس مشان المصاري هو هي الشغل شيء أكيد مشان المصاري
This is Turkey where I came from. This is Lesvos where I landed. My name is Mohammad Mehdi Sakhazadeh. I'm Afghani. I'm born in Pakistan and now I'm refugee in Lesvos, Greece. As all refugees, I had the same hazard journey. We went to Izmir. to try to come to Greece. We started sitting in the van and then driving. We came out from the mountain area. It was totally dark. Then we realized that we are near of the jungle. He opened the door of the van and then said, okay. He guided us inside of the jungle. We saw the sea is in front of us. The sea wasn't so happy to see us, so we climbed in the boat. Somehow we start driving, the waves are so high, so bad. We say, okay, there's a possibility that we are going to die. Finally, after 10 minutes, we saw that the boat is coming, the boat was Swedish Coast Guard, and they they tell us the name of the island, Lesvos, where we are going to land. So, and then they will take you to the camp. This is supposed to be our beginning of the journey. But now we are trapped here. This is prison, Moria prison, which European peoples call camp. For them it's a camp, but for us it's a prison. And we stuck here for more than 1.5 years, and no one cares and no one knows. This is the main street that goes everywhere, in each part of the camp. More than 10,000 refugees are here. They don't have space. And here's the asylum office where people are fighting to get the asylum. And every day they are fighting for the interviews to receive their decisions. Like last year we lost a lot of people. They died because of the hypothermia. The food was not so good.
We have a lot of people here who are stuck. Moria camp was set up as a transit camp. Okay? It's not supposed to be a permanent camp, but people are stuck for indefinite period of time. They are very traumatized. They fled conflict, they fled war, and they are expected to undergo this very heavy, the very complex administrative process when they apply for asylum. Under these conditions, their status will deteriorate, and it can deteriorate very fast.
This is the compound that different nationalities are living here. And here's one of the best friends, my sweetheart Habibi. His name is Bassett. He's from Syria, but he's Palestinian.
I've been all of my life in Syria as a refugee. They wanted me to be with the government against the Syrians. That's why I've left Syria. I've been here in Moria camp more than a year and a half. I've lost my life a year and a half. Since I've came, I've tried all of the time to give happiness for the people, but I've lost all of it.
Everyone here is just like using a kind of mask, you know, just trying to be happy. I tried to pretend to be happy, but I couldn't. And this is my mask.
The journey was so bad. The smuggler has told me you are going to Europe. He didn't tell me that you are going to Lesvos and to be stuck. I thought I will just stay here 2 or 3 days. It's going to be just like one of my steps, you know, to Europe. It's going to be one of my steps to Europe. But I've spent a life here. They kind of tricked us, all of them. The smugglers, everyone. When you lose something somewhere, you stay at that place to find it. I have lost my happiness here, so I want it back. I think the clown is a big lie from me, you know? I'm lying by dressing as a clown.
وكل واحد بينط على بيته يعني عرفت شلون؟ كل واحد بينط على بيته يلا.
Sometimes when I'm playing with the children, I really need to be lonely to go to cry by myself.
أنا البندورة الحمراء.
The first time I did it, I imagined that my small sister between them. I've seen her for a moment. I really did. I really did. So I was looking for her between the children. I couldn't. I'm one of the people who is thinking about suicide every day, hanging myself sometimes, burn myself, just show Europe that they are treating us so bad and we don't want our lives anymore. Mostly hanging myself at the gate of Moria camp.
So all about the color and all about the style. They stuck people in the camp and the police goes wild. All about the color and all about the blink. I've been fighting over there so get to call me king. Tell me who bombs my country and who made me a refugee. Tell me who's making papers because I have zero energy. Silence began a moment ago when a voice said it's time to let this go. I see all the pain and you say what's the problem? What happened to these kids? When was it when we lost them? My poetry is strong enough to stop a bomb. It's been 2 years now, I miss my mom. My dream was to go to Amsterdam. Flames burnt my life, this is what I call the bad luck.
This is a camp where we have security issues. We have to secure our rooms. Mostly during the night, there's so many crimes. Normally, we don't have a 24/7 water. And this is the bathroom for the human beings. And you can see this baby, she is showering outside of the place.
بله ما تقریبا 4 روز خدا شاهد نتونستیم دستورات ما رو بشیم چی برسه اصلا آب نداره اینجا آخر سرنوشت ما ایستک یعنی واقعا این سرنوشت ماست یعنی ارزش ما همین قضیه است ما از افغانستان آمدیم یعنی با مرگ دست و پنجه نرم کردیم اینجا خود رساندیم که باشه حداقل اینجا انسان بودن رو ببینیم یعنی واقعا ارزش انسان رو ببینیم این ارزش انسان
This sign is from the fire. When the people become angry, they start saying, we will burn all the things. If we start dying from here in Europe, so we will burn everything. No one visits this site, no one. Even when the ministries and from the different nationalities, from the different countries are visiting the camp, Moria camp, people in charge of the camp not letting them at this side of the camp because this is not at least for humans. In this tent there's a place for 10 people I think, but they are putting 4 families. Each family there's 5 or 6 people, which means 20 people in one tent.
كل ما لهم بيجوا بده يحطوا لسه عين تلاخوني اسمه هيك ويحطوا عين تلاخي شو بننام فوق بعضنا يعني وهي عيشتنا هنا شو تفرج لو العالم تعرف هيك ما عدا اجى من السوريين خالص.
My name is Baros Ahmed Arish. I'm from Iraq. I'm 1 year and 7 months in this island, Lesvos. I was doing hunger strike like for 36 days. I'm not eating because I didn't do anything. I'm in attention. So it's better to be dying. 15 times I passed out and my skin was filled up because I didn't eat. I lost like 16 kilos. and I have five reports from the doctor for my kidney, for my heart, for my stomach. And after that, doctor, he told me, if you are not eat, you're gonna lose yourself. I don't want to lose myself. I come from war to here. About some space safety. It's very hard for me. Seriously, this island is like a hell for me. No way to go. I cannot move anywhere.
I'm Malki from Aniko. I'm half Greek, half Albanian, and I moved to Lesvos 2015 during the refugee crisis. And on that time, in Lesvos, was landing the most of them. I make the decision to look for a place to make a restaurant according to them religion and them culture. The only customers for the restaurant, the refugees, the volunteers, the NGOs. By being in contact with so many people, I get that volunteers, NGO employees was getting so big salaries per month. At the same time that Europe is looking for solutions, how to deal with this situation. If you are spending millions on employees, why you don't spend those millions by making factories in this island, by making a nice village for those people and giving them job and they can be useful? You are looking to find solutions, but at the same time, you don't care or you care less for those desperate people which are running out of bombing. For better days for them kids, for better days for them own life. It doesn't matter if they ask if they are welcome or not. They are not just running away because they want to. They are running away to save their lives.
I am Omar from Syria. I am the founder of Refugee for Refugees. I prefer to save the people, let's say, or to help the people. And I went holiday with some friend to one city in Turkey called Bodrum. One of them say, look to another beach, this is Greece. Let's say in 2 hours, I decide to swim. We start swimming. You think you can do it swimming, but when you are in the middle of the sea, this, let's say, hard little bit, we stop and we say we will be die in the sea because we can't swim more. We are really very tired. When the sunrise go up, we saw the small island. And this time the police came and take us on the boat and take us to the beach, to the port. When the people arrive here, the people think Europe will say for them, welcome. I will give you everything what you need. This what the people dream, or this what I understand from the people. And we had the center camp for the refugees called Moria camp. This camp not for the people, this camp, what I believe this camp for animal. Refugee for refugees because I'm a refugee, and the four because we are four people start the NGO, and refugees to help the refugees.
Okay, Omar. People to the rocks and in the boat. Get the woman first, Habibi. Get the woman first.
And when I arrived to Lesvos, around 4 o'clock, we had information one boat came across from Turkey to Greece. And yeah, we went out. This is the first time I saw people dead in Europe. Really, and this time I get crazy in the boat. The fisherman say, what happened? He tried to talk to me, what happened with you? And I say, but we are in Europe. How the people dead in the sea? Where is the humanity? Where is the peace the Europe talk about? Europe have to be ashamed from that, because Europe can't say, I have the peace or I save the people if the people dead in the sea. This island for the people, let's say, same the prison. We are in life jacket area, and yeah, you can see thousands of life jacket here, and all this life jacket have a story. A lot of people dead, and you can find a lot of life jacket from them here, from the people dead in the sea. نحكي بالعربي. هلا هاي السترة بس منظر. هاي السترة ما رح تنقذ أي حدا بالبحر، بس إنه المهرب عم يضحك على العالم وقت عم يقول لهم إنه أنا بعطيكم سترة نجاة بس إذا في حدا غرق بالبحر هاي سترة النجاة ما راح تساوي لهم شيء. كل ما كنت تعبان أو قرر إنه خلاص إنه أنا ماشي من هون ما بدي أبقى كمان هون، إجي على المنطقة هاي طلع على ستر النجاة تبع الأشخاص اللي يوصل إلى هون، قرر إنه أبقى هون. صح إنه ما فيني أسوي شيء للعالم الماتت، بس إنه ممكن فيني أعطي لحياة لأشخاص يوصلوا كمان لهون. المنطقة هاي عم تحاول تحكي للعالم إنه وقف الحرب أو وقف لا تخلي العالم تطلع بالبحر كمان، لأن العالم عم تموت، بس ما حدا عم يسمعنا.
This is the cemetery of the refugees. Some of them have names and some of them are still unknown. Maybe their families are still looking for them and they are hoping that family members are still alive, but unfortunately they are dead here. This is the future, especially in Lesbos. Lesbos supposed to be a transit point for them, but they ended here at this place.
first priority must be saving lives and providing humanitarian.
The problem is not a European problem. The European Union member states.
This is not a problem of one country or another country. This is
in UNHCR to be placed
Building police and barricades to stem the flow of migrants.
The thing is to make clear, please don't come. Stay there. Why you have to go from Turkey to Europe?
It's hard to watch, but it should be seen.
So peace is that human right, fundamental value that you go and find and search to ensure that your dignity and your aspirations and your dreams are kept safe.